The colorful stores selling all the souvenirs, t-shirts, paintings, singing bowls. The streets that leads to the temple, Changunarayan Temple, all with souvenir outlets where they make masks, and they have a small accommodations as well. So here is the Changunarayan Temple, one of the oldest temple in the Nepal, in our country, and we are just behind the temple, and you can see this is a very popular pagoda architecture, and it's originally constructed back in 5th century, and there are a lot of small temples around. And here is a temple called Chinnamasta, one of esoteric goddess, a Tantra deity. And besides, there is a Ganesh and the elephant, whatever we can see there. So right now the Chogera under constructions, all this. Chinnamasta temple from near, the esoteric goddess, all this. And in the main temple, animal sacrifice is not allowed. Here in this temple, they might have an animal sacrifice. So see the symbol, normally they have to worship. And this type of symbol is common in front of private houses as well. The temple is very famous for its architecture. And see all the supporting roof studs, normally with multiple hands and multiple heads. That's all about reincarnation of Vishnu. So Vishnu's reincarnation was like 10 different reincarnations. And in the door, you can see the inscription plate. So the inscription writes about the renovation of the temple. Okay. So here is the main entrance to the temple. And besides the column, you can see an emblem of Vishnu. The conch shell, lotus flower. On the next side is like a whale, magical whale, and the staff that belongs to Vishnu. The 7th century Garuda, made on a limestone, is one of the popular figure in Changunarayan Temple. Look at the big bells. So this is supposed to be inscriptions. Dates back to 5th century. Tell about the construction of the temple. And this one write about the renovation of the temple as well. See the temple on different perspective. Then main entrance of the Changunarayan Temple with all the roof studs with the reincarnation of Vishnu. Some under constructions. So here is a Vishnu in a form with his wife Lakshmi and with his transport Garuda. Besides, check the padlock there. This type of padlocks is very common in the village. So right now they left the idea of making this type of padlocks. Another form of Vishnu, Sridhar Vishnu, volando, flying over Garuda. The repairing job is going on at Changunarayan Temple, Chogera. You can see all the material they are making. One can see different types of colorful mask which is manufactured here in Changunarayan. Normally they make out of poplar. It's easy to take the things out, and they represent different Hindu god and goddess, as well as some of them are decoratives. Shiva, Vaira, Vishnu, Garuda. That. Look at the huge collection of chisels, which is used for making masks.